been thinking, hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Tanelia. I've been thinking of one of my friends who wrote a book, who's one of my closest friends. We've painted together and cooked together and stay at her house. We've been on stages together, and she is absolutely freaking phenomenal. We've done suicide prevention fundraising together and walks together for American suicide. She also has Project Wings because she helps in the mental health department um, or area, I should say, through church service and things of that nature. One of her friends had committed suicide a very long time ago, and that's how Project Wings was birthed. And I mean, spectacular, beyond amazing. And this is her book. She's on Amazon. This is Miss TaMara. She performed at my first book interview that I had with New York Times bestseller um, J.L. King and one of the poets. And she got a phone call while we was there while she was doing one of my favorite poems. And I said, girl, did you play? She said, no, girl, I ain't playing that. That was just out of the blue. He must have knew I was about to do this poem, but it was right on point. I was reading through her poetry book the other day, and I'm going to share a few poems with you. Okay. I think this would be the appropriate time to do so. So that's what I'm going to do. And the first one, I've done a poem from this book before by her, but yes, I love this one. So let's do it. It's called Sacred Migrations, Sacred Journeys. The name of this book is called Wild Rose Blooming, The Testimony of a Poetic Life, TaMara Elonji. She is in my group, International Poetry Horror Group on Facebook. Um, she's one of the top who helps me when new people come in and things of that nature. If anything were to happen to me, she'd be next up to lead the group. So, Sacred Migration, Sacred Journeys. We are the seeds from the cradle of life, with ancestors that dance in the wind. Like willow trees planted by the riverside, we stand tall and may even sway until we bend. But our true roots are too deep, far and wide. In the spiritual web of humanity that we share, we cannot be broken despite being stolen. The sacred migrations on sacred journeys we bear through obstacles and atrocities, our faith has remained. Adversity has only empowered and strengthened our names. We must learn from the past so that our futures are ordained. Each guided step through history has had its divine purpose and divine time, and throughout the trials and tribulations, we were always and still on y'all's mind. On the dawn of this age, at the moment of divine truth, we only plant seeds that bear good fruit. When we first strengthen our roots, we are people of perseverance. Surviving is in our DNA. We are people forever evolving. Despite the challenges of society today, our sacred migrations from flesh to spirit, we each have to make that step, our sacred journeys that we're blessed to live, rejoicing and loving with each breath. May the Creator be the purpose in our movements, for the Lord is the captain of our souls. May we carry the sacred God within us in this world wherever we go. May we not grow weary in doing good deeds. May we answer the call when our village is in need. May we honor our culture, history, and testimony. May we each aim to reach and teach the youth of our story. May the blood spilled from the Middle Passage to the Civil Rights till today not be in vain. May the journey we each live give glory and praise, for we are the seeds from the cradle of the life with ancestors who dance in the wind. We are the spiritual fruits of a holy labor of love that the Creator saw fit to mold again and again. Our understanding is not Yah's understanding. There are things in life that happen that can never be we can never comprehend. Yet the blessing of life is in the living of life. The gift of the Spirit that dwells in us never ends, for we are the seeds from the cradle of life with ancestors who dance in the wind. Oh, nice. And thank you, that one chicken leg. I would talk about this, but I'm doing this for a friend. You can visit my Playboy. That's my Playboy picture. Peter Fury. Thanks for joining, y'all. Hello. I'm going to read one more before I'm off here. This one is called We Die in Black. H Dark Chocolate. Nice to meet you. Thank you all for dropping in. Leos, that one chicken leg, Peter Fury, and Block HQ. I appreciate you. Okay. We Die in Black. Teaching our children that being black is beautiful is sharing all of our history, the good, bad, and ugly as we strive on through our legacy. How sad that, how sad we that to some in the world being black itself is a crime. Due to false white supremacy that this country's blatant hypocrisy killing our sons and daughters at the drop of a dime. Watching public lynchings in some form almost daily on RTV or in plain sight at such great heights, and all of it is ungodly. We dying black. We've been under attack. So don't ever say picnic to me when we still witnessed and have to see how they pick us to hang from trees with glee or spilling our blood so carelessly. All that missing is that white potato salad and bland green beans at the murder scenes, this evil game that they play as they boldly slay because hatred is taught through generations and not organic. We're no longer in the cotton fields, and yet we tend to take life for granted. For freedom is not true freedom when PTSD is not integrated within your genes. Having to instruct our children on how to survive the police, that lesson is never free. We dying black. We've been under attack from outside and from within. We are all born human first before we are the color of our skin. We deserve to die from old age and not by racism or self-loathing sin. So we cry out to Yah when will this madness ever end? Because our ancestors and loved ones, sweat and blood cries up from this country's historic dirt. Even before the first slave ship ever unloaded here, this country's atrocities are the true source of our hurt, built on immigration of all nations. So America claims, yet they still throw away resumes when they see our black name, continue to kill us in front of us, to drive us further insane from economic oppression and projections of European perceptions with a false religion and fake churches and a faulty government since its conception. We dying black. We've been under attack. I wish I had the time right at this moment to say all of their names that have ever fallen from every form of injustice. We've been here for days playing those real hunger games because America can no longer conceal its shame. So we must continue to educate ourselves and rise up through these trials. We must work to heal and protect with zeal every man, woman, and child. We dying black, and we've been under attack. We don't deserve to be beaten down to the ground and killed in the streets nor on a back road. And as painful as it is to relive these ugly truths and stories, our history still has to be told. It's much bigger than just attention seeking words and any merchandise that can ever be sold. It's fighting for our lives, families, and souls. And although I will always choose to die standing than become dead walking on my feet, or caught complaining without a prayer on my lips while on my knees, this is my truth and straight fact. Whether I'm still standing or knocked down on my back, I'd still be looking up because I'd rather die from seeking justice and surviving old age than dying because we are black. Please check out my friend and head of my group, TaMara, in International Poetry Horror Group. I will put the link to her book below, To Wild Rose Blooming, The Testimony of a Poetic Life, and happy Black History Month.